In the Torah portions we just read, we read about tzarat, about a disease that we translated in modern times as leprosy. There's a number of odd things about tzarat, but one of the odd things about tzarat is that when a person is covered with tzarat, every inch of their body is covered with a white tzarat, then they are considered pure. The color white is defined elsewhere in the Torah readings as being the color of purity. But as soon as a single speck is uncovered, as soon as a single speck is no longer infected with tzarat, then the person is considered impure. What's going on here? What's with this paradox? Well, throughout these readings, tzarat itself is never called impure. Only the person is, or the building, or whatever is affected by it. And so what's going on is that tzarat is not impurity. It is instead a spot of purity, showing just how impure its host is. Tzarat is also called a nega. A nega is a word that's translated as disease, but it's a word that's also used earlier and more often to mean touch. So tzarat is a touch, the touch of God, showing us just what is possible. Why is this relevant today? Because many people look at the Jewish people and they see a nega, not a touch of God, but a disease. They see a disease and they want to cleanse the world of it. But in fact, the Jewish people could be something else. We could be that nega, that touch of God, that spot of purity that shows the world just what it could be. Of course, that's not preordained. The Jewish people are not inherently better than other people. The Jewish people instead have a role, a divinely chosen role, a job to do. We must be an example, an uplifting example for the world. Whether or not we are a nega that is a disease or a nega that is a touch of God, whether or not we are there to show the world what should not be or to show the world what should be, is ultimately up to us. It is ultimately up to the example that we leave.